In this video, we're going to explore the topic of how to learn anything fast, scientifically. Whether you want to master a new skill, learn a new language, or simply expand your knowledge, we've got some scientifically proven techniques to help you do it faster and more effectively. But first, welcome to our channel, Innovation Nation. Here we discover new ways to better ourselves in every aspect of life. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos that benefit your life. With that being said, let's dive in. Number 1. The power of visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you learn faster and more effectively. The technique involves creating mental images of yourself performing the skill you're trying to learn. By visualizing yourself succeeding, you can help your brain get familiar with the skill before you even start practicing. For example, let's say you want to learn how to play the guitar. Start by visualizing yourself playing the guitar, focusing on the specific actions of your hands and fingers. Imagine yourself playing a simple chord progression, feeling the strings under your fingers and hearing the sound of the chords. As you get more comfortable with that, you can visualize yourself playing more complex songs or even writing your own music. Visualization can also be useful in other areas of learning. For example, if you're trying to learn a new language, visualize yourself having a conversation with a native speaker. Imagine yourself using the vocabulary and grammar you've learned in a real-world setting. By using visualization techniques, you can help your brain prepare for the real thing and ultimately learn faster. Number 2. Use the Feynman technique. The Feynman technique is a powerful learning tool that can help you understand complex ideas and concepts. The technique involves breaking down a concept into simple language and then teaching it to someone else. By explaining the concept in simple terms, you can reinforce the information in your own mind and identify areas where you may need to focus more attention. For example, let's say you're trying to learn a new programming language. Start by breaking down a complex concept into simple language, such as explaining what a loop is. Once you've done that, try teaching it to someone else who has no experience in programming. By explaining the concept in simple terms, you'll reinforce the information in your own mind and be better equipped to apply it in real-world scenarios. The Feynman technique can also be useful in other areas of learning. For example, if you're trying to learn a new subject, try explaining a complex concept to a friend who has no knowledge of the subject. By breaking it down into simple language, you can help reinforce the information in your own mind and better understand the concept. Number 3. Incorporate spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is a learning technique that involves reviewing material at increasingly longer intervals. By spacing out your learning, you give your brain time to process and consolidate the information, which can ultimately lead to better retention. For example, let's say you're trying to learn a new language. Rather than cramming for hours on end, try studying for shorter periods of time over the course of several weeks. By spacing out your learning, you'll be more likely to remember the material in the long run. Spaced repetition can also be useful in other areas of learning. For example, if you're trying to learn a new skill, practice for shorter periods of time more frequently. This can help you retain the information better and ultimately learn faster. Number 4. Practice retrieval. Retrieval practice is a learning technique that involves testing yourself on the material you're trying to learn. By practicing retrieval, you can reinforce the information in your mind and identify areas where you may need to focus more attention. For example, if you're trying to learn a new language, try writing out some vocabulary words or phrases and then testing yourself on them without looking at the answers. This can help you identify areas where you may need more practice and reinforce the information in your mind. Retrieval practice can also be useful in other areas of learning. For example, if you're trying to learn a new skill, try practicing on your own and then testing yourself on the material. This can help you identify areas where you may need to focus more attention and ultimately learn faster. And there you have it. 4 scientifically proven techniques to help you learn anything fast. By using visualization, the Feynman technique, spaced repetition, and retrieval practice, you can accelerate your learning and retain information more effectively. So, whether you're trying to learn a new language, master a new skill, or simply expand your knowledge, give these techniques a try and see how they work for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on self-development.